Hey, and the money is flowing, and as we have learned, abundance is the key. And referred to abundance, there is the money mindset. And this is what I'm going to talk to you right now because it fits so well together. And it's going to be a real fun session, really fun. And the money mindset refers to the attitudes and beliefs you've developed about money. We have all developed over money in our lifetime. These ideas originally stem from our family, our friends, from the environment, school, and our education. Yeah. Our mindset affects our income, expectations, and our financial future. And for instance, a scarcity mindset likely means that you're afraid or uncomfortable with the idea of having a lot of money. You think you have never enough, you will have to save a lot of money in this regard. However, a prosperity mindset means that you are comfortable with money and you expect even more and abundance of money. So why is that so important? Of course, we all need it. We all want to have more. And so this is why I'm devoting this, Mindset March today about what is our money mindset. Good. And as you know, I am doing this now since the 1st of March. And I'm also especially doing this to think and remember of what I have learned from Bob Proctor, the legend of personal development, really. And so everything I think here Bob Proctor really has covered in his, teachings basically and what he brought up. Yes, let's just start into the presentation. And if you watching this right now, and I can see you're watching already, that's great. You can, of course, leave me a message and tell me where you're watching this from. And of course, maybe, as it is the money mindset today, the topic, what are your craziest beliefs about money, or what are the craziest beliefs about money would be just interested about that. Money. What's our money mindset? Question for today. And as I am a YouTube and digital marketing pro, I wanted to see how important is the topic money mindset at all. And I found this, it's not the most important, but you see, this is the Google Trends from 2004. There is a constant search for money mindset, and it's an absolute super clear trend that just goes upwards. So if you're not finding out about it, somebody else will do it. So better stay on the on the broadcast today. So the question is again falling to the question of what is a paradigm. A paradigm is a mental program or conditioning that has almost exclusive control over our behavior, and almost all behavior is habitual. Or say it differently, paradigm is a multitude of habits that causes our habitual behavior. So we're talking about the subconscious programming. And so that is part of so here the money mindset, the beliefs about money are deeply ingrained. And so this is why I'm just highlighting this again. And if you want to know more about paradigms, you can see one of the earliest episodes in my in my Mindset March. I think it's episode 4. I'm gonna have a look. And so here we are talking about the paradigm that sits in the subconscious part. And the subconscious part, as you may remember, is, hopefully I get it right. Here, let me just put it in. Is in the, the subconscious part is here in where the P stands, basically. Okay. And if you, look further, so the beliefs on money are part of the paradigm. And so you see, we have the conscious part where we have the, let me just put a picture of myself in so it's not that, not so lonely. So you have here the conscious part. Oops. Oh, so now I changed back. Sorry. So you have the conscious part on top. And that means that you put in everything you're originating, you are accepting as a thought, you are rejecting as a thought even. And then you have also the subconscious part, which is below, where the self-image is rooted, for example, and you have the body part that is in the vibration, then because the subconscious part puts the body into the frequency, into the vibration. This vibration then is responsible for the actions, and the action causes the results. And so if we have here as an example a certain belief about money, and this here is an example of a demand for a salary increase. So you have in your conscious mind, in your conscious thinking, the idea, okay, I'm asking for a salary increase, okay, and I should do it because everybody is doing it. And if you're in your subconscious mind having this thought, or not thought, this deeply ingrained feeling and belief that you're not worth it, so your actions and your vibrations will be in this way, and so the results will follow alike. And that's the idea. So this is why it's so relevant to talk about money mindset today. And what are these what are these limiting beliefs that we are telling ourselves? And I have deeply researched today and also made a little bit of brainstorming. But yeah, in a way, I really looked for different beliefs that are out there about money. And I categorized them, as I am a good old researcher, into 4 categories. And the first category is poor self-image. For example, you could think, or one could think about money, not us, but let's just see it. One could see poor self-image. I can't handle money at all. Have you ever heard it? For women, it's harder to get rich. Or I'm not worth to be rich. Okay, even that, I can't make it alone. Okay, so I can't really be like an entrepreneur and do it all myself. I need to be in an organizational structure to earn a good salary. Sounds a little bit like, also reasonable, but on the other hand, also, why can't you do it alone? I'm not talented to handle money. So a little bit the same. So I can't handle money. And I don't have enough education to handle money. I never learned about how to really deal with money. And something more. Okay, I'm too old to get rich. Okay, so these could be just, so we don't have to judge it. So these are thoughts about money. And to be really also frank, honest, so money is such an emotional topic. So we know it all. So there is so much belief about money that is sometimes not helping us. So the next slides, if they're coming, please, slides, don't let me hanging here. Okay, so that's the reference to higher values that could be made when it comes to talk about our somebody's money paradigms. Something like this. You have to be satisfied with what you got, right? So it's already great to be here, so be satisfied on earth. Money is the root of all evil. Our family was not rich, but at least we were happy. So okay, so we had happiness, higher value. So there are more important things than money anyways. And a lot of money breeds greediness. Anything more? So yeah, if you have any other ideas and beliefs about money you have heard of and you want to share, please let me know. So they can be crazy, they can be modest, they can be, anything. Just let me know. And if where you are watching this right now, thank you very much. So really happy to, be here with you today. Today we're talking about money and the mindset around money and what you can change to have a better mindset around money in general. So, and this is how it looks like. So we have talked about these category, the reference to higher values. And here, then the next category, I like this especially because it's like a mere assumption. It's an assumption that you think it's true. Earning money is hard. Okay, so heard it often enough, so it has to be like this. You have to be very smart to earn a lot of money. Okay. Bob Proctor says he wasn't very smart, but he earned a lot of money. You have to be born rich to make more money. So you cannot make it without any money from the start. So better poor and healthy than rich and sick. So okay, so there is this connotation that if you are rich, you are sick, and you can be poor and you can be healthy, but that there is an association that you can be poor and sick, that's not the case, or that you can be healthy and rich. Okay, another question. Financial security grows out of a good and stable job. Okay, that's what I think a basic assumption from school and from our system. And to be really successful, you have to exploit people and treat them really unfairly and mean. Could be an assumption, a paradigm. And here is the last and next group of money paradigms, and it's about potential disadvantages. So you put up the disadvantage of that having money, and so you feel less bad about it, not having money. So that is, money spoils the character. Rich people are not happy anyways, and rich people do not have a lot of friends. And if I am rich, everybody wants something from me. So, oh my gosh, so I better be poor so nobody begs something from me. And a lot of money is also creating a lot of problems. So if I had a lot of money, had a lot of problems, like I have to pay more taxes. So this is also, so you're making something up so that it feels less, less burdening to have no money. Okay, so I think in general, if you ask yourself about the idea of this broadcast here is to, expose you a little bit into this. Does it really have to be like this? Or what do you think about that? And do you have maybe another paradigm that you have gotten from your family, from your society? And just ask yourself, even if you think it's true now, just ask, is it real? Can you really say that it is real? And what pictures and associations come up? And at the end, does it help you? Or, to gain money, or does it stand in your way? And here I am again showing the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that energy attracts like energy, and you can only attract what you are in harmony with. So that means that you should better be on the same frequency with the money, with the amount of money that you are aspiring, because otherwise you won't reach and you won't get it. And this is the summary. Everything we want will come to us when we get in harmony with it. So that's also the law of vibration, law of attraction that I have covered 3 days ago. If you're more interested into this, have a look in the replay on the Google channel, YouTube channel, is it called today, right? Okay, and this is the idea. So if you want to attract a certain sum of money, if you want to attract more money, so you have to be on the same frequency. Thus it doesn't it's not enough to be just on a lower frequency and say, okay, I would need some money. So if you're below there, that's not enough. And so you can then you have to go into a higher frequency. So how do you do that? How do you go into a higher frequency? So there are like 5 points that I can share with you right now. So how do you get into a higher frequency, and how you get better with also attracting money, because at the end it's also a question of law of attraction. So imagine, so you have decided, so you want to make more money, but soon you are going to find out that it's not that easy. So you might fall back. And that's very likely because these paradigms that we have, these are bringing us back to the normal, to the normal status. And so therefore we have to be smarter than our paradigms, and we have to trick them in a way. So how do you make this happen? So it won't happen overnight, but following the following ideas will help. So first, make the committed decision. What does this mean? The committed decision means that you are making an irrevocable decision about it, and also a clear idea that you are going to do to achieve this goal. And so there's no ambiguity. So you rule out the ambiguity, and therefore you are in full energy for your money goal. And we have quite weak decision, or in general are not so strong making decisions, but the stronger you are doing a decision, the better it is for you. Part of the problem is that we use the term decision so loosely that it has come to describe our wishes, not our commitments. Instead of making decision, we state our preferences. So you really have to say, go for it. So rule out all the other options and go for this one worthy ideal. Then, we have already said it, the worthy ideal, dream big. How much money would you like to have? Come up with a figure that excites you but seems impossible. So dream big. And that means if you don't have a number in mind, calculate how much money you would need to pay off all your debt, cover all of your bills, and live the way you would love to live. Or maybe you'd love to turn your annual salary into a monthly salary. And when you settle down on a number, write down what you want as a meaningful statement in the present tense, and as if the money you desire is already in your possession. And people often don't reach their goals because they keep them out there in the future. And so they might say, okay, I feel bad if I wish too hard, but you have to wish with emotions and really bringing you into this idea and in this visualization. So you can say, I'm so happy and grateful that I make that amount a year and I'm able to enjoy the life that I really want. And then the next idea, how you can change your money mindset into a prosperity money mindset, is replace the paradigms and limiting beliefs. And think about this for a few moments. You can use your thoughts to create almost anything that you seriously want. No other creature on earth can do that, so we have imagination. You have the power to create something that has never existed, write best-selling books, live in the house of your dreams, and make all the money you want. You can do all the things and much more, but you have to believe that you can do it. And if you don't believe it, it's time to upgrade some of your beliefs. And this is what you are doing when you are really going into the visionary phase and imaginary phase, I can even call it. Okay, so as you see, I am also taking these ideas from an article from Bob Proctor, and this article you can find in the notes of this video. Yeah, so next idea is use affirmation. So if you use affirmations, you can use this as you are overriding really your old beliefs, your old paradigms on money, and you're overriding them with new beliefs. So in addition to replacing limiting beliefs, you can use money affirmations such as the following, or you can make up some of your own. And I'm just going to read them to you, and so you can decide. So you also find the text of these affirmations in the notes. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a healthy relationship with money. I treat money with respect and handle it with confidence. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me easily and effortlessly. And I am so happy and grateful now money is coming to me in increasing amounts through multiple sources and on a continuous basis. So that's the idea. So to override and to develop a stronger, I wouldn't say necessarily positive, but a strong, why not, a positive relationship with money. And last idea is make personal development a priority. So spend each day developing your mind by reading or listening to personal development material that will teach you more about yourself, the power of your mind, and your potential. You might also read books that will help you to better understand money and your industry or improve your skills. And one idea that I also really like is that, surround yourself with clever, smart, successful people that already can inspire you, lifting your money mindset. Okay, so, and these are the ideas how you can, change your money mindset and become more successful at the end. Yeah, so any thoughts on that with the money mindset? I'm so happy to receive them. If you have any question, let me know. If you see this in the replay, let me know. And this is it for today. I am also sharing an idea about mindset tomorrow, and the idea here is clear. So we are living in crazy times, a lot of conflicts between countries, between actors. Not even Hollywood is safe anymore. But you have to be rooted within yourself. You have to go for your perception, how you see things, have a committed decision, be full in your energy, and then achieve your goals and your dream life. And it's possible. And again, Bob Proctor has really put everything together that was written throughout the, I would say a little bit more than a century of success literature. And he brought it all together. And that's really, some real achievement. And it's so much fun also to share this with you, and also for me to bring this into a connection. And I'm following quite an intuitive approach here. I didn't know that I'm going to do money mindset today, but it's quite fun, and it works also quite well into the episode that I did yesterday. And so if you're interested in what I have been covering so far, so look into the YouTube channel, and you can see there all the replays that of the episodes 1 to 20, now 1 to 28 that have been published so far. So far so good. Wishing you a great rest of the day and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye.